back to Simright Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. So today's tutorial will be drafting this asymmetric neckline bustier. Okay, so now we want to draft the bustier, and I'll be showing you how to attach the flounces on the sleeves as well. So now to begin this tutorial, you can see I have my basic bodice pattern right here. I have my full bodice basic pattern. This is the shoulder line and this is the chest line. So because it is asymmetric, that is why you see me draft the full bodice. Okay, everything is on the full bodice. This is the under bust point and this is the waist line. So I have my darts, my waist dart, my bust dart, my waist dart, my bust dart, as you can see right there. So the first thing I want to do now is to divide my shoulder seam line by 2 to get the midpoint for an appropriate bustier, and I'll connect it back to the bust point. Then I'll also come here and do the same, divide by 2, get the midpoint. So whatever I do on the right side of the pattern, I'm going to do it on the left side of the pattern. So I'll be moving my bust radius, the difference between bust point and under bust. As you see me place my tape, I'll be moving it all around like this, like this. Alright, so if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe. Turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So now we want to start off this tutorial immediately. So I'm done making my bust line points. Okay, so my bust line, that is the bust radius from here on this line, falls on this line, and that is exactly what we'll be working with right now. So I'm going to connect my necklines accordingly. So the first neckline is the asymmetric on the right. So from the chest line, I'm going to come down from the chest line, or from the bust point, I'll come up by 1 inch. Okay, I came up from the bust point by 1 inch, and from the outer seam shoulder line, I'll come in by 1.5. So if I do that, I'll be connecting the first neckline this way. It goes into this like this. Alright, so the next line I want to connect now, I want to connect what I have on the other neckline. So to do that, I'll come to the chest line on the mid armhole and I'll come down by 1 inch. That is on the mid armhole, and then I'll position my ruler from there to here. So let me use the curvy part because I actually need a curve. Okay, that did not work. So I'll just pass from there into there. So that is that. So for the asymmetric neckline, you can see we have our neckline. So if I am building my over bust tightening now, I would not advise you come here, because these necklines are usually where they intersect. Where the neckline intersects this half neckline, that is seam line, to the bust point, that is where you are going to create your over bust tightening. So I will not advise to create my over bust tightening coming this way. I will not advise that. So my advice to this is to use a princess dart on this line. I will show you what it looks like when you want to use a shoulder dart for this line. Okay, unless you want to use a shoulder dart, only shoulder dart, which can also work once you close your bust dart. Okay, so maybe that is what we are going to do. So from here, I'm going to tighten my over bust from here to here. I'll tighten it at 0.75 and from here 0.75. So you can see we are using this line and this line to tighten from here 0.7, 0.75, and I'll connect. I'll flip my ruler this way and I'll connect, and here I have tightened that upper bust line. So next thing I'm going to do now is the under bust. Okay, so I'll be leaving this the way it is right here. Okay, I'm not using a princess dart because even if I use a princess dart, it's also the same as using a shoulder dart. It will also give the same effect. So we'll leave it the way it is and come over to the under bust. So this is the center front line. My under bust divide by 4 will give me 8.75, and the rest of what I have right here, I'm going to share 0.25 here and 1.25. So if this is your first time, I will advise you to go back to the other videos on this channel so you will be able to understand how we have been tightening our under bust effectively. Okay, so this under bust tightening works very, very effective.